Aranyakanda. Rama, Sita and Lakshmana reached the other side of the Dandakaranya forest. There were many ashrams and they met great sages like Sarabanga, Sudhikna, Agastya and others. All the sages requested Rama to protect them from the demons and Rama helped them. Sage Agastya presented Rama with the bow of Lord Vishnu along with two inexhaustible quivers and an infallible arrow and a gold inlaid sword. Later they reached Panchavati on the banks of river Godavari. There they built a cottage and lived peacefully. While they were living in Panchavati, one day Surpanaka, sister of the great Rakshasa king called Ravana, noticed Rama's ashram. Attracted by the beauty of Rama, she requested him to marry her. When Rama refused, she rushed to divorce Sita. On the order of Rama, Lakshmana swiftly sliced her nose and ears. Agonized Surpanaka went to her brothers Kara and Dushana and asked them to take revenge on Rama. Kara, along with 14,000 Rakshasas, attacked Rama. Rama sent Sita and Lakshmana to a nearby cave. He stood alone and killed all the Rakshasas. One of them fled to Ravana and narrated the death of his two brothers. Ravana was surprised to hear that an ordinary human being had killed so many Rakshasas all alone. Surpanaka, to avenge her insult, describing the great beauty of Sita, and induced Ravana to abduct her. The 10-headed Ravana devised a plan. He persuaded Maricha, the son of Tataka, to help him. Maricha took the form of golden deer and approached Rama's hermitage. Sita was enchanted and lovingly asked Rama to fetch the deer. Maricha evaded Rama and ran deep into the woods. When Rama finally shot his arrow on him, Maricha, mimicking Rama's voice, cried out, "Lakshmana, Sita, help, help!" and fell dead. Sita believed the voice to be really Rama and ordered Lakshmana to go and help. With reluctance, Lakshmana left Sita alone drawing a line on the ground. He requested her not to step out of it under any circumstances. At this opportune time, Ravana came in disguise of a sage and asked for alms. Sita inadvertently crossed the line drawn by Lakshmana to offer fruits. Ravana abducted her and flew towards Lanka, his kingdom. As she was being taken away, Sita screamed for help. Jatayu, an elderly vulture, bravely fought with Ravana, but he lost his wings and fell. Sita then began to throw down her jewels along the way. Ravana brought her to Lanka and kept her under the vigil of ugly Rakshasis in a beautiful garden called Ashokavana. Meanwhile, returning to the cottage, Rama and Lakshmana found that Sita was abducted. Thus lamenting, they asked the birds, trees, and deers if they had seen Sita. Deers were looking up and turning their faces towards the south. Taking this as a clue, both of them set out to search Sita towards southern direction. They came across Jatayu laying in a pool of blood. Jatayu informed that Ravana the king of Rakshasas, abducted Sita. Then he left his body chanting Rama, 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 Rama. Rama and Lakshmana did the last rites for the bird just like a devoted son. As they proceeded towards the south, they encountered Kabanda. They cut off his long, furious arms. They cut off his long, ferocious arms and thus relieved him of his curse to be a monster. On regaining his original Gandharva form, he advised them to go to Rishyamukha hill and meet Sugriva, the monkey king, who would help them. Before reaching Rishyamukha hill, both the brothers graced Matangi Rishi's ashram by their visit. Sabari, a great ascetic woman, lived there. She was waiting to serve Rama and longing to leave her mortal body before him. Rama blessed her with salvation. Then they proceeded towards Rishyamukha hill. This is end of Aranyakanda.